everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video for Mother's Day manicure. I've been wanting to do this manicure for a little while, this color combination, so I thought that I would incorporate it into a Mother's Day manicure. So on my nails I have a coat of sweet and sour lacquer, and this is their Smicky sauce. And then I have 3 coats on of Orly's, and this is Happy Camper. And I love this color. It's not the greatest formula, but I do love the color. And then I have on my top coat, sweet and sour lacquer, and this is gloss sauce. So actually what I wanted to do, I'm only going to do a couple stamps, so I decided to add on some additional colors as my base. So I'm going to be adding on Orly's Field of Wonder and also Provence at Dusk. So what I'm going to do to add on these colors is I'm going to be taking some saran wrap, and I'm just going to dab both colors onto my nails. First, I am going to put on some liquid latex. So I'll put liquid latex on 1 or 2 nails, and then after I'll do the rest off camera. And then we can start doing the let me make sure I get this out of here. And it's really worth putting this stuff on so you have a whole lot less cleanup when you're done, because you do make a mess with the saran wrap. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest off camera, and then we'll be back and we will start the saran wrap stamping. Hold on. Okay, so I have the liquid latex around each finger. So now on my paint palette, I'm going to put a little bit of the green and the purple. And then what I want to do is and hopefully this works. Kind of put a pattern on my nails. So I have my saran wrap, and I'm just going to dip a little bit into each, and then I might add a little bit of blue just to put some back in there. I don't want to take away from the blue, I just want to add to the blue. So okay, so that one's good enough. Now for the other nails, I think I'm going to try and just put less. Some green. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I put more paint on my palette, so and I'm doing it lightly because you can always add more. So I'd rather be more cautious as I do it than have to go back and put some more purple on here. And it does look like a little bit of a mess right now, but when you put the top coat on, it smooths everything out real nice. All right. So I'm going to let that dry, And then when I come back, we'll put on a top coat. So hold on. Okay, so I took all the liquid latex off, and I only had a little bit of cleanup that I needed to do around the edges. So now we're ready for top coat. So I'm going to use Out the Door top coat. And we'll see how that all smooths out real pretty. I think it's a pretty spring pattern. Okay, so I think that turned out really pretty. Almost like a watercolor painting. So we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to stamp. I have a plate that I'm just using for the first time today, and this is the Maniology M239 plate. So on one of the nails, I'm going to put on the Happy Mother's Day with the wreath, and then I wanted to put the mom tattoo on the other nail. So just a couple quick stamps for on the nail to dress it up for Mother's Day. So I'll be right back, get my stamps out, and then we'll get started. Okay, so the first stamp I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to put it on my middle finger because that nail is bigger. I'm going to put the tattoo on, and we're going to reverse stamping that as well, but I'm going to be stamping it with the Opaque graphite from SheModern. It's just, I think, not as stark as doing black, so we will do that. Where's my stamps at? Oh, there we go. So there we go. And we will take everything around it off. All right, so let's make sure you can see that. So I think that's cool to put the mom tattoo on there. And then the other image we're going to do is the Happy Mother's Day. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put the wreath on or not, but we'll stamp it and see how it comes out. Oops. So there we go. Happy Mother's Day. And then I thought this might just be enough for on the ring finger to say Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that wreath might be a bit much. maybe we can put another little flower or something on there. Maybe a couple of the tulips. So I think that's what I might do. So hold on. Be right back. All right, so I haven't decided what else I'm going to do. And but I know I'm going to be reverse stamping the little tattoo. So I'm going to start with I guess I'm going to start with the green, I think. And hopefully you guys can see this. Try and keep it here for you. Here we go. And I want to do more stamps, but I don't want to take away from the base of the nail either. So I get torn on what I want to do. And then when I reverse stamp, I forget to keep talking because I'm concentrating on staying in the lines. Or I forget if I'm on camera or not. Let's see. Oh, the stamp's got stuff on it. All right, a little bit better, I think. All right. So then I'm going to do the banner. And I'm going to do that in pink, which this is Rose Quartz. The green was, what was the green? The green was Merry Mint. Ooh. There we go. All right, where am I? I'm trying to remember to breathe, but trying not to breathe on camera. I'm sure you don't want to hear me huffing and puffing. And then I was going to stamp a floral pattern on the rest of the nails, but then I was afraid it would clash with this tattoo style pattern. Let's see. That's good. All right. All right, so the flowers. I think the flowers, I'm going to do purple, and this is Monarch Dream. And I can't tell, can you see? Okay. Now, should I do the other one purple, or should I do the other one a darker pink? We'll keep it purple. And there we go, Mom Tattoo. My 16-year-old's going to be 17 in September, and he wants a tattoo for his birthday. So I have to decide whether or not to let him do it. Tell him I'll stamp a tattoo on him instead, right? All right. All right, so I'm going to clean this up, and then I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I have the Happy Mother's Day, and I think I'm going to put that on my ring finger with the little wreath around it. And I'm only going to do a couple of the inside flowers purple, just in case you see them, but I doubt there's going to be too many of them. But I'm just going to do this one here. Let's see. Ah. Ooh. See if we can. Ooh. Saved that. And let's see, there's 3 little leaves I don't think are worth the green, but let's make them flowers. There we go. So we will put that there. And then we will put the tattoo on the middle finger. And then we should be good. So let me move some stuff out of the way, and then we'll let this dry, and then we'll be ready to stamp. Be right back. Okay, so my stamps are dry enough. So I have my Orly bonder, and we're going to put that first on my ring finger. And we will put that all over it since So here is our Happy Mother's Day. A little off, but not bad. Okay. Then while that's drying, We have our mom tattoo. And that is going to go on here. Cute. All right, so I am going to clean up a little bit around the edges, and then we were gonna seal and top coat. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I put on the SheModern, oh God, where is it? The SheModern stamping sealer. So that has now dried. So I'm now going to put on the Sweet and Sour Lacquer Gloss Sauce. And then I can get my other hand done for tomorrow for Mother's Day. Put another, a little heavy on the top coat. And then once this dries, put some cuticle oil on. Some hand cream, and then we're ready for pictures. So if you're a mom, a grandmother, an aunt, I include aunts too, anybody who is a mentor, I hope that you enjoy your Mother's Day. If you do not have your mom here any longer, you are in my thoughts, and I hope that you find comfort in the good memories that you do have with your mom, and enjoy your day. And I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel so that I can see you in the next video. So again, take care. Bye.